T-charts. T-charts. Alright, T-charts. This is where the sale, in my opinion, can be solidified or fall apart. So this is what's going to separate the men from the boys, okay? You can either be somebody that's just going to get your 5 sales a week and that's good enough for you, or you're somebody who wants to do 10 to 15 every week and make 6 figures selling satellite. So the T-chart, this is what a T-chart looks like. There's also one on the last page of your script. So I don't know how good this camera is, but that's what's on there. That's what's on a T-chart. So basically you have the name of the provider at the top. That's going to be either Dish Network or DirecTV. Underneath the provider's name, you're going to put how many TVs they have. So the number of TVs is next. And then you're going to do how many tuners. And a tuner, again, from watching the other previous training videos, a tuner is how many different things the receiver can do at one given time. So if it has 2 tuners, that receiver can do 2 different things. Okay. Underneath the tuners is how many shows it can actually record at the same time. So it's always the same amount. So if an equipment has 5 tuners, it can record up to 5 shows at a time. Then how many TVs are in HD? That's going to be next. And then how many TVs are in DVR? So it's real common to have 3 TVs at a Dish house, a house that has Dish, and they could have 3 TVs and only 2 of them be in HD and 2 of them be in DVR. So that's called a 722 and a 211. It's very common, very, very common. Just like with DirecTV, it's very, very common where you'll run into a 3 TV house where it's HD DVR on one of the TVs and then it's just HD on the other 2. So they'll actually only be able to record on one of the TVs, but they'll have high def on all 3. So that's pretty common. After the how many TVs have HD and how many have DVR, the next thing you'll want to put on there is the hard drive. If it is a DVR piece of equipment, how big is the hard drive? Is it 500 gigabytes? Is it 250 gigabytes? You know, all this stuff was gone over already, so you should know this. And then underneath that is how many hours can you record? Is it 200 hours? Is it 1,000 hours? Is it 100 hours? So always do that. And then is the customer paying for any extra movie channels like HBO, Stars, Showtime, Cinemax, you know, Playboy? I mean, there's different subscriptions that people have for additional programming. So that does happen. So find out if they are paying for any HBO or any extra movie channels. Also extra packages like program packages. Sometimes you can get a sports pack, or you can get like the Heartland package with Dish, or a Latino package. So find out if they have like a sports pack or anything extra like that. If you're looking at a bill, it'll say on a statement. So that's the easiest way to find out, is by looking at a statement. Then you're going to put the channel package that they have down here. So I actually forgot to put that down. So movie packages, extra packages, and then right below extra packages is what channel package they currently have. Okay. And then the last thing is the price, how much they're paying monthly right now. Okay. So what you're going to do is you'll actually make this side by side on a piece of paper. On one side, look at your script. Let me see here. Let's look at a script. The last page of the script, if you guys open up your sales binders, we'll have an example of a T-chart. This is kind of how you want it to look like. So here we have an example of a T-chart. So on one side, this is what they have currently, okay? And this is what we're selling them, okay? So if you look at this customer has DirecTV. They have 2 TVs. They have an HD DVR receiver and then an HD receiver. So they're only going to have 2 tuners on the HD DVR, and then on the HD they have 1 tuner, okay? So they can record up to 2 shows at a time, and they have high def on both their TVs and DVR on only 1. It has a 500 gigabyte hard drive that allow you to store about 200 hours worth of recording, and there's no extra movie channels or extra channel packages. You look at their bill and the customer has the Choice Extra channel package, or you turned on the TV and you went to the Big Ten Network, or you went to the NBA TV, whatever channel that's in bold on the Extra, and you found that that's the channel package that they have. They don't have any of the bold channels on the Choice Ultimate or anything like that. So they have the Choice Extra channel package, and they're paying $113.99 right now as a customer of DirecTV. Now, I always add $8 to the second year price. I would add $8 or $9, and the reason why I do that is because the customer's bill will go up next year if they're already out of contract now. It will go up $8 or $9 next year. So on here, I've got $121.99 as their second year price. So basically, I'm emphasizing to the customer, if you don't do something today while I'm here, that's what you're going to be paying next year, is the $121.99. So take advantage of me being here. Let me upgrade you. Let me help you. Allow me to help you, and it's going to save you some money. And you're getting way better equipment than what you have. Now underneath, you'll see I've got equipment $100, installation $200. That's not necessarily always the case. Sometimes the equipment is more than $100. Like for instance, the Genie, that's a $300 piece of equipment. So it's not always just $100 to upgrade them. So if a customer is absolutely adamant about not switching over to Dish Network or not switching over to DirecTV, you can tell them that's fine. You know, complete your T-chart, but show them the difference here. You're getting brand new, better equipment over here with more features and DVR on both the TVs, and the bill's actually going down. So instead of paying $121 next year, you're only paying $106. And instead of paying $113 this year, you're only paying $71. So you can save somebody literally $1,000 or more by upgrading them from one to the other. And then show them that the equipment is free and the installation is free, and that's because it's a brand new customer promotion. Now you can get creative with the promotions and say, you know, whatever holiday is nearby, like 4th of July is coming up. We've got this 4th of July promotion going on, and because we're running this new summer promotion for Independence Day, the equipment's going to be free and the installation will be free as well. And it's only today because I'm out here today for this promotion. So it just creates urgency for the customer, and we want to get a lot of what I call one-call closes. We don't want to come back to customers' houses and set appointments. You want to sign the customer up there on the spot while you're there. So you shouldn't ever have to go back to the customer's house. So again, looking at this, I would try to stay away from that at the bottom here, the equipment being $100 and the installation being $200. Save that in your back pocket for a customer that's really reluctant to switch, or for a customer that's kind of giving you a hard time. Like, well, why are you, you know, you've got this DirecTV shirt on and you're trying to sell me Dish. I don't understand why a DirecTV worker would come out to my house and try and sell me Dish. That just doesn't make sense to me. You know, if somebody's giving you a hard time or ruffling your feathers, just explain to them, hey, I do represent both companies, Dish and DirecTV, and I do that so I can help you and help the customer get the best deal possible. So I can upgrade you with DirecTV, but the fact that you're an existing customer, it's going to cost you over $300 out of your pocket to get the exact same thing as this, which I can do for free. And then the worst part about that is not only forking out over 300 bucks up front today, your bill actually goes up to this second year price. So not only are you paying money up front, now your monthly bill goes up. So we never want to do that. Don't ever sign someone up with this, okay? If they're still adamant about doing that and they want to pay the $300, I'd like to talk to them because I've never ran into one of those. So yeah, have them call me or call me and hand them the phone. So basically what we're doing is we're switching them from DirecTV to Dish and from Dish to DirecTV. So you always put what they have over here and then what you're upgrading them to or what you're selling them to over here. So you can see on the Dish Network one, it's 2 TVs, it's a Hopper Super Joey, 5 tuners, records up to 5 shows at a time, HD on both TVs, DVR on both TVs, a 2 terabyte hard drive, will record up to 1,000 hours, and then they're going to get free HBO, Showtime, Stars, and Cinemax for the first 90 days. No extra channel packages, no extra add-ons. They'll go with the America's Top 250 channel package, which is actually a channel package higher than what they currently have because it has all those Encore movie channels. So the price in the second year